The ladies take things a little slower today, going after varmints with crossbows and air rifles. Remington air rifles are a classic for dismissing small targets, and this Carbon Express crossbow puts an arrow right where you want it. A straightforward challenge and a good time to catch up after a few bad days. We enter the backstretch of the competition, and someone's gonna have to go home.
Night and day at the top of my list every time I pray. She don't need daddy's money, she makes it on her own. She ain't mama's little girl, mama's girl's all grown. She's everything I want, and it don't take long to see her point of view. She's got ammo and attitude. Stalk it, kill it, clean it, and grill it. There ain't nothing she can't do. Dress her in camo with a little bit of ammo and a whole lot of attitude. She's got ammo and attitude.
It's day 7 on Ammo and Attitude, and the ladies are looking for varmints.
Welcome to episode 7, ladies. How are you guys today? Excellent. Well, so far we've been testing your guys' shooting. We've shot real bullets and we've also shot the UTM. Today we're going to shoot 2 more styles. I have my Carbon Express crossbow and I have my Remington air rifle. Now, as you guys know, in most parts of the country, you can use an air rifle to shoot varmints, things like pigeons, rats, squirrels, crows. You can also use them to shoot paper targets. They're great for working on accuracy, distance, different shooting positions. You guys are going to have a great time shooting this air rifle today. Now for today's challenge, we have 2 positions. The first position will have the air rifle, and you will have 5 pellets to hit 3 targets. These targets move when you hit them, so to receive a hit, you must move the target. At the second position, you will have the crossbow, and you will have 5 bolts to break 3 balloons. In order to receive a hit, the balloon must break. Now this is a time and accuracy challenge. I will be timing how long it takes you to do this. If you have any misses, it's a 5-second penalty. The person with the lowest time is gonna win. Hannah, you're gonna be first. Let's go get you started. Hannah, are you ready? Shooter is ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
The air rifle is a little bit different than I'm used to. I'm not used to having to kind of like put my whole body behind it to crank it open, and getting pellets stuck in my thumb was a little irritating.
Okay. Hit. Last pellet. Miss. Safety on.
But the crossbow was a lot of fun. It really kind of tested a lot of our mental game as well as physical strength, because we had to rack it back. It's about a 50-pound pole, which when you've got nerves going and everything like that is a little bit intense.
Deep breath.
Other than just having the kind of the nerves with the physical pull, it was just jitters. I got nervous on this one, which I wasn't expecting. I think it's just because we're getting kind of down to the home run. I'm missing my family, I miss my dogs, I miss my cats, and so just that kind of knowing that there's a light at the end of the tunnel and okay, let's get this done, and just didn't slow down and focus.
last arrow, yep.
I'm feeling pretty good. I came out here to kind of see what I could do, to kind of prove to myself what I could do, and I think I'm doing that. I'm coming out, I'm giving it 110% every time. I may not win each challenge, but I'm learning every time more of what I can do, and I'm watching the other girls grow as well. So I'm feeling pretty good right now.
Ammo and Attitude is brought to you in part by Smith & Wesson, Remington, UTM, and Pro Gun Club. Ammo and Attitude is brought to you in part by Fiocchi, Progressive Force Concepts, and CompTac. Carbon Express Covert Series crossbows deliver leading crossbow performance in the most compact frame. At 7 pounds, the Compact Covert Series drops targets with the speed and power you've never seen in such a small and light crossbow.
Tina, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. We had to use the Remington air rifle and shoot the little squirrel targets that were up the hill. So nice fiber optic sights on it, so it was really nice to get the alignment up, and as long as you just had a steady stance, you were pretty good. And you pelted at the little squirrels. Hit. I think my jitters got into me. Like when I slowed down and the sights were lined, it hit beautifully. It's a nice little rifle, and it's weighted nice, so it's real nice to kind of hold even in a standing position. Hit. Miss. That's a little tricky fast. Getting the little pellets in under a time constraint is definitely is a little bit challenging versus, being out in your backyard and taking your time. Hit. My experience with crossbows is a friend of mine loaned me a crossbow for the weekend before I came, just so I could have some familiarization. And so I got an idea, and it's very much like a rifle. You shoulder it, you have a scope, and you sight it in. And so, it's pretty straightforward to use and easy to use. So.
I feel great about my performance. I went up there, nailed 2 of the balloons. One gave me a little trouble because I couldn't quite get the offset. It had a little bit of a left offset. And, you know, that's just how it is. So.
Ammo and Attitude is brought to you in part by Wiley X, Tannerite, and Brownells. Ammo and Attitude is brought to you in part by Vortex Optics, Yeti Coolers, and Carbon Express. Birchwood Casey ground strike targets are wonderful, easy to set up, high visibility targets. Great for beginners and experienced shooters alike. They are usable with all calibers and firearms, are built to last, and will take hundreds of shots.
So, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Hit. 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 The crossbow is a little bit more challenging just because of the reset that you have to do, and it's easy. The pull length is kind of, it's so high that all of us had a little bit of a hiccup there where it's kind of like stretch the arms, reach, and then try to pull it up. Not difficult, but just one more thing that we had to accommodate for and think about. Watch your fingers. Hit. The biggest challenge that we came across was actually with the crossbow, and just really making sure that we had a good sight picture. Of course, the glass on that crossbow is fantastic, but it was shooting a little bit to the right. On the furthest target, we had to accommodate a little bit for the crossbow actually shooting to the right. Hit. Now that's how you rock it. The challenge today involved the Remington air rifles and the Carbon Express crossbow, and neither of which am I familiar with at all. In fact, the first time I had shot the air rifle was a couple days ago when they gave us 5 practice pellets. All in all, I feel pretty good about it. I went in prior to the competition. I was just replaying in my head, 1 shot, 1 hit, 1 shot, 1 hit, focusing again on the fundamentals, which is really what I've been trying to do through this entire, through the entire competition. And you know, there were a few little fumbles, but all in all, I'm pretty pleased with the performance. Ladies, that looked like quite the workout. What do you think? Is this harder or was CrossFit harder?
CrossFit.
Okay, let's head back to Campfire Armory and we'll go over today's scores.
Ammo and Attitude is brought to you in part by Tannerite, Blade Tech, and Burdett & Son. Ammo and Attitude is brought to you in part by Promatic, GoPro, David Gardner's Jewelers, and Durango Boots. Remington, the world's most innovative firearms manufacturer, now masters the air gun. Break Barrel Power delivers a 1300 FPS message with a 22.9 foot-pound punch in your choice of 5-scoped rifles. Driven by 200 years of firearms expertise. Think you've got what it takes to be on Ammo and Attitude? Now seeking contestants for next season's competition. Log on now to ammoandattitude.com and send in your application. Only those with the right attitude need apply.
Good evening, ladies. So today we had Remington Air Rifle and Carbon Express crossbows. What do you guys think? Thumbs up?
Yes, definitely.
Tina, you were saying something over and over to yourself during the challenge. Could you tell the audience about that?
It's slow the frenzy. So my husband always says, slow the frenzy, baby, slow the frenzy. So.
Tennille, you got to shoot this challenge last. Did you have any strategy?
Well, I had a lot of help from the other girls as far as where the crossbow was really shooting, and that made a tremendous difference on the last crossbow target for sure. Other than that, it was just settle in, do what I do, go back to basics.
Hannah, if you had to choose between air rifle and crossbow, which would it be?
I think the crossbow, it was a lot of fun, even though you kind of had to wrestle with it a little bit. It was fun.
All right, ladies. Well, today's challenge winner, she won by quite a bit. She had great shooting, and that is going to be Miss Tennille. All right, ladies, we had a good challenge, but as you know, that's usually only half of it. We also give you bullets based on your attitude. Now, all of you today, you were really excited. You were helping on your other competitors. You were very vocal. Everybody had big smiles at the end. You made it so hard, I can't choose a winner. So today, you guys are all winners, and there are no attitude bullets, and I appreciate all the pretty smiles and happy faces.
Tennille now leads with 6 bullets, and Tina and Hannah are tied with 4.
Tennille, is there anybody you're starting to miss?
Oh, actually, we were talking about this last night. You know, I'm starting to miss my family. You know, my little girl still isn't really sure why mommy has to go away for so long, and she always just tells me, or on season 4 she told me, and again before I left this time, she said, Mom, just go hurry up and win so you can come home. And I'm like, all right, I'll do that for you.
Hannah, this is your first time here at Ammo and Attitude. Is it what you expected?
It is and it isn't, to be honest. It's what I expected as far as the competition aspect. The emotional side about getting attached to everybody is a little different than what I expected, but it's been a fun ride.
All right, ladies. Well, for elimination tonight, I've decided to skip it. So you all get to stay one more day. Let's head back to Campfire Armory, get some rest, because tomorrow I've got a whole nother challenge for you.
Every day without elimination is great because you can go breathe a little bit easy and, you know, pull yourself together, collect yourself back, tell yourself, you know, just go out there and do it. Do what you know, do the best job you can, and then, you know, what happens, happens.
Eliminations are always really hard. We have become really close friends. We hang out, we talk at night. We don't have any of that nasty drama stuff. And I'm so grateful for that. But it is a competition, and I'm ready to win and go home so I can see my family. So the lack of elimination just puts that a little bit further behind, but it does also allow us a little bit more time to hang out with each other, and that has really made this an exceptional experience.
The ladies take on some pesky birds with the Remington VersaMax Sportsman. This 12-gauge sporting shotgun is every bit versatile as it is a workhorse. Promatic launchers fill the skies with white flyer sporting clays, and the ladies will seek to clear the air accuracy and good timing are key to plucking these birds. 5 targets, 3 rounds, and 15 chances to score another bullet. Another fantastic Shipman Agency production.